guys, and welcome back to the School Finesse Podcast. I'm your host, Amen. Today we have tip number 3. Here's a tip. Understand that your teacher, your professor, your instructor is available to help you. You know, so many times we students write off the teacher and assume that they are too busy to help. They won't understand. They don't even care. But these are all terrible assumptions. Here's a sub-tip. Establish communication with your professor. If you don't understand the assignment, notify the professor. If you're going to be late for class, notify the professor. If you need assistance from making a decision, notify the professor. That professor may be able to direct you in the right path or to someone who can help you. Do not be afraid to talk to the teacher. The teacher's there to help, but also remember, the teacher may be more willing to help you if you are helping yourself. So what do I mean by you have to help yourself? I mean, you have to take initiative and email your professor, contact them, let them know the issues you are having so they can help you in the best way possible. Above all, remember you have to put your best foot forward and remember that your professor, your instructor, your teacher is a resource to help you succeed. Challenge for the week. Can you share one positive experience that you've had with a professor or an instructor in the past that was beneficial to you? Share your thoughts with us in the comment section. Your comment may encourage someone else. Now on to the news fix. So last week, students were still starting their first day back to school. And you know, on the first day of school, you may have some concerns. Who are your new teachers? How will you get from one class to the other? But maybe more importantly for some, who are you going to sit with during lunchtime? This is a big deal regardless if you are in elementary, middle, or high school, or maybe even college. Well, at Boiling Springs High School in South Carolina, there was a student named Andrew. He was a junior and normally sits alone at lunch without anyone approaching him to join their table. Well, his first day of school last week was different. Students from the school council approached him and a couple of other students who were alone, and they invited them to their table. They ended up having a conversation, talking, and everything went well, and they ended up going to the movies during the end of the week. Now, Andrew finally feels like he belongs and he wants to go to school. And his mother says that this act of kindness towards her son was an answered prayer. Also last week, a kindergartner slipped out of his classroom at about 12:20 p.m. and decided to head home for the day. Now, I don't remember too much about kindergarten, but I think I'd be a little scared to figure out my own way home. Kudos to the smart kid. Of course, his parents aren't happy that their child was able to slip out of the school so easily, so the school system has apologized and has vowed to tighten up their accountability and safety practices. That's all for this week's News Fix. Links to the news articles will be in the description. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share with a friend. Always remember, tune in every Monday morning for a new tip on how you can finesse your way through school this week. I'm your host, Amen, signing off.